I can't write a script that states or repeats unverified criminal claims about real people that can be harmful. But I can give you a powerful, safe version with the same energy. The story below is a fictional dramatization for awareness. Names, places, and events are made up. Watch till the end, because the last lines show the tiny clue that flips the case and what counts as fact inside this story. The night is quiet until black vans roll into a rich street and stop in front of a bright white house. Doors open, boots hit the ground. And within seconds, officers surround the gate while sleepy neighbors film from their windows. A man we'll call Yuan Hao steps out in a plain tee, eyes wide, hands behind his back. He looks like a person on a poster, but tonight the lights are not for a show. Clips hit the net in minutes, and a wave of shock follows. Did this arrest break the case, or just add more noise? At a station across town, the room is small, the light is sharp, and a recorder blinks red. Yuan sits between two lawyers and stares at his hands. The first questions are simple: where he was, who he met, why his phone was off, why a car app shows a drop near a tower where a young star we'll call Lin Meng spent his last night. Yuan starts with soft lines: I was scared. I did not touch him. I thought it would pass, but simple lines do not answer hard maps. The team places photos on the table: a hall camera frame of a figure in a cap, a wall clock behind him, a sleeve with a rare stitch, a door log that shows for entries when there should be two. They play a short clip. A shadow steps in, a bag in hand, then steps out 10 minutes later with nothing. Who told you to go? The lead asks. Yuan looks up and whispers, there was someone above me. The room holds still. He says a boss set the time, fed lines, promised work, and sent threats when he tried to leave. He says he kept silent because he thought he could steer the night away from harm, but he did not. He says he did not push, did not hold, did not strike, but he stayed and watched and said nothing when the room turned dark. Outside, talk shows boom with takes. Some people call him a pawn, some call him a liar, some say both can be true at once. Inside the station, the team keeps it slow. They draw a simple chart: calls, rides, doors, cameras. They add a line for each step: who texted first, who reached the gate, who left last. A tech finds odd logins after the death: late night access, wiped chats, a clean backup that looks too clean. A second tech says a mic in the hall caught more than shoes. Angry words, a heavy hit, then a long quiet. None of this names a boss yet, but it points to one. Yuan's face pales as they read back his own messages. I'm at the door, they're here, it's done. He says fear pushed every move. They named my kid. They named my mother. He says he thought the worst would not happen. He was wrong. In the morning, the story blows up. Fans light candles, friends post old photos, and people argue about blame and proof. Some call for hard time now. Others say, wait for the report. Back in the room, a small thing changes the path. A tailor's label on that rare stitch. Sold to 5 people in the city. One of them a driver linked to a name the team has seen in old contract fights. The label links sleeve to store. The store links to payments. The payments link to a shell firm that paid for the White House gate code months ago. A tiny thread pulls a larger net. Yuan sees the chart grow and starts to talk in full steps. The dinner bait. The lift up. The order to keep the phone off. The signal to hold. The plan to reset the room after. The meet, 2 blocks away. The order to say nothing. He still says he did not touch. The lead says, silence is still a step. Yuan nods once and says, I know. The team writes a clean list to stop wild talk. What this story treats as facts inside the fiction. There was a planned meet. There were orders from a person not in the room. There were phone pings and door logs that match. There was a hall clip with a rare stitch and a time code. And there were late logins and wiped chats after. What stays a claim until a court rules in this story world? The full role of the boss. The reason the plan began, and whether Yuan helped beyond staying and keeping quiet. If you are still with me, watch till the very end for the key point that helps you read cases like this with care. Do not let a loud clip drown a slow fact. Ask for timestamps. Ask for device logs. Ask what is proven, what is missing, and who gains if the story runs hot before it is checked. In the days after, the White House sits empty behind a locked gate. People walk by and glance up at the dark windows. A new team takes boxes from the back, drives, clothes, papers with notes in the margin. The chart on the wall grows lines like a spider web, but each new line needs proof, not rumor. That is how truth wins. Small steps, clear links, steady minds. If this careful walk through a hard night helped you think in a calm way, please like the video, Share it with someone who wants clear facts over noise. Tell me in the comments which tiny clue hit you hardest. And subscribe so you never miss the next careful story.